Hey, Nance.
Hi.
Looking for the brass rings. I'm sure you've heard. Any chance that you've seen them? You know where they're at?
OMG. So that's true.
It's true.
Oh no. You know, I heard it. I wasn't sure if it was true. I've been worried about it. I've been like pulling my hair out. And I'm thinking, brass rings, what are they worth? $50, $60? Then there's 3 of them. They have writing in them. That's another $40, $50. They come together, another 100. But the fact they're Beth Plunkett's rings, priceless. And I'll tell you, I thought, oh my gosh, if this is true, I'm going to let my crime and law class investigate. And then I started looking at the rosters. Yeah, future attorneys, but then I continued looking at the list, future criminals. So no, they better not get involved. But you know what? The more I think about it, I think that, what's that guy's name, Zavin? I think maybe he was down there at the Discus Circle, and I think he has some new rings down there, so maybe you ought to talk to him.
You're saved by the bell. Thanks.
But you know what? Find them. They're so important to all of us. Thanks.
All right, there's Zavin. Looks like he's burying something. Could it be the brass rings he's hiding? Or wait, he is social studies. Perhaps he's looking for Jimmy Hoffa. So Zavin, I'm sure you've heard we've been looking for the brass rings. Any knowledge of that you can help me out with?
Well, glad you came to me with that, Val. You know, a lot of people don't understand about brass rings and brass in and of itself. You know, brass is an alloy. It's a combination of a number of other base metals, and it has many applications. You know, we see it in the manufacture of musical instruments, used in the automotive industry. It has a number of different applications. You know, a lot of people don't realize that there are many modern uses for brass, not just in the ancient world, but also the modern world as well. We can see a lot of different things that brass is used for, and its construction as a harder metal. We even see it being used in the construction of coins by the U.S. Mint and Treasury. All right, now about aluminum. You know, aluminum also a metal that's used extensively in a lot of different applications. And you know, many people don't realize that the ring itself as a symbol of love is something that dates back to ancient Sumeria. You know, but we use it in modern times to symbolize the coming together of a man and a woman in a marriage. Even in the 19th century, the ring was used as a prize in many carousels. People would ride carousels around, and there would be a ring dispensing system. The dispense would shoot out iron rings, and people would go by and try to grab that with their hands. A very difficult thing to do. But in the end, if you were able to get a brass ring, you could get a free ride on the carousel that day. A prize, something that you could treasure for a long time, that symbolized many of the things that characterize, Parkway West, for example. You know, the coming together, the love, the academia, the membership, all the different things that we try to bring together here at Parkway West. You know, it's interesting that you've asked me about 3 rings, because I've got 3 right over here if you want to come take a look. Well, this is a ring, but it's not really what we're talking about here, is it? But these 3 rings have been here for quite a while, you know? We'll miss you.
Here with Dr. Mitchell. I'm wondering if he knows anything about the brass rings.
We need to ship these things. We got to ship them to Tacoma, Sacramento. We've got all kinds of business chances that we're missing out on. Okay, can you make that? Yeah, yes, ma'am.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. I was just curious if you've seen Miss Plunkett's brass rings.
Brass rings, okay, I'll get back to you, okay? Brass rings? No, I don't have any brass rings. But what I do have are Nabisco's milk chocolate pretzel rings. 100 calories per package, just $2.89 in the store. Because Eating and snacking are why we are here.
No. West is about teaching and learning.
Teaching and learning? Well, sure. Just think how well those kids can learn when they have the scrumptious milk chocolate pretzel in their mouth. They will be set. This is great. They're going to learn the benefits of healthy eating. Oh, this is just a wonderful thing. Please, please.
Dr. Mitchell, I'm afraid you're not understanding. The brass rings, not chocolate rings.
Chocolate rings. Chocolate. I see a motto. We will strive for the chocolate rings. I see it now. T-shirts. Vision, motto. Oh, we can do many great things.
Okay.
Crazy Kurt Chocolate.
He may have DR in front of his name, but he doesn't have a clue what I'm talking about. He's going to have his hands full next year. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Val.
Looking for the rings. Have you seen them?
I got an email about that, and I looked around the lab. I found a ton of flash drives, gum wrappers, candy wrappers, wads of gum under the desk. Some kid left these in here. I think his name was Phelps. Are these it?
No, those are definitely not it.
All right, well, let's see. Something else I found. These were on Mary Trishman's desk. Are these it?
No, but I'm really surprised you found anything on Mary Trishman's desk. But those definitely are not it.
All right, well, that's all I found. You might want to check with Debbie Little and Lost and Found.
All right, she's next on my list. Thanks.
Bye.
Miss Bowles? Yeah. Looking for the brass rings.
Okay, everybody, stop what you're doing. It appears that a senior has already lost their class ring. If you could look around and see if there's a class ring on the floor. You know those school rings you're supposed to buy? And someone has lost it before they've even graduated. So, is there anything on the floor? You know, the problem with a class ring is that they all look alike, and someone might take it. So this is kind of a lesson. No, has anyone found it?
No, I have not seen it.
Okay. Well, keep your eye out. But okay, everyone, quiet. Remember that Mrs. Plunkett has been telling you all year, and she's been telling the seniors for 4 years now, to buy 3 class rings, because this school means so much that if you lose one ring, you're gonna need a backup. And you might give one to a girlfriend, John. Sometimes.
What if she didn't graduate from West?
Well, she would still know that she would show that she's dating you, and she's dating a West High person. And so you need a backup. And you know, here's something. I've been here 7 years. I used to think Mrs. Plunkett probably just invested in the jewelry company, and that's why she wanted you to have 3 rings, because they're kind of expensive. But Mrs. Plunkett knows students, and she knows that you do not want to be without a class ring. And if you lose it, you're going to be devastated unless you have a backup. So that is why, one other reason that makes her such a great principal is that she is looking out for you and knowing that you will always have a backup with an extra class ring in case you lose yours. So buy your 3 rings. I'm going to go out and invest in the jewelry company, and I hope you never lose yours. And it's going to mean so much to you when you graduate and later on in life if you have a class ring.
I love this video.
Okay.
Activities office? Yes, Brian, I'm at my desk. Oh, let me check. Yes, don't you remember? I emailed that to you. It's on the calendar. Look for missing brass rings. Where are you? Oh, I see. All right, yes, it's on the calendar. Bye. Of course it's on the calendar. I emailed him about it. Look for the missing brass rings.
Hey, Carol. I'm desperate to find these brass rings that have gone missing. Any chance you have them?
Brass rings. A ring? I've got this ring around the collar. Does that work?
No, that's not what we're looking for.
I've seen them. I've seen rings. I've seen rings. Oh, how about this ring? A ring in the sink? Is that it? Is that the ring?
No, that's not the ring either. There are 3 of them. They're brass.
3. There's one more. Is this it? Is this it? This Jello mold ring. This has got to be it.
That's a glass ring. We're looking for a brass ring.
I don't know. Oh, you know what though? I've heard things. Anne Murray next door. I've heard things. I bet she has them.
I'll go check with Ann.
I hope you find them.
Thank you.
Bye. Good luck.
Hey, Ann. Hi, I was just next door looking for best brass rings, and Carol Link said maybe you might have seen them, or any idea where they might be, or...
Best brass rings.
Yeah, those rings that we've been
those
talking
3
about.
rings
Yeah,
that
yeah.
She always talks about. You know, I'm not sure, but speaking of Beth, I have a problem with what Beth's done, or somebody's done. You know, that Plunkett Furniture store?
Yeah?
It's no longer. And I don't know why, what's going on, but my housing and interior design students, they like to use the online program with PlunkettFurniture.com, and it's no longer. Now that she's retiring, what's she gonna have? Plunkett Antique Furniture? But brass rings, oh, gotta have something around here. Maybe these? Are these the 3 brass rings? Oh, they're wood. I don't know. Maybe go check with Melissa Lake. She may have them. I don't.
All right, I'll
Sorry.
continue the search. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks, Val.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Melissa. I'm looking for the brass rings. Any chance you seen them?
The brass rings.
Yeah.
Right now, Valerie, all I want to do is sit down in my chair. Is that okay? I'm tired. I'm carrying this baby around all day.
Well, I know you're tired, but just take 2 seconds. Any
2
chance?
seconds. I have a lot more things on my mind right now, Valerie, than these brass rings. I'm sorry, I don't know where they are.
Oh, all right. Well, good luck with all that.
Okay, good luck finding them.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Hi, Beth. We're taking a little intermission in our journey for the brass rings. I'm about up to here with these damn brass rings. And the people that we work with, they are college-educated people, and yet they don't seem to know what the hell I'm talking about. It's not as if you haven't talked about these brass rings at every class meeting and every faculty meeting. But that's okay, because I'm going to continue on the quest. I'm not going to stop until we unearth these brass rings. And by God, I'm gonna die trying, because I am so sick to God of saying, have you seen the brass rings? Have you seen my mind? Because I'm losing it. Librato, have you seen the brass rings? Joyce, I don't think he understands. Can you translate?
Sure. Librato. ¿Dónde están los anillos del oro?
Repite.
Librato. ¿Dónde están los anillos de oro?
No sé. Estás loca.
Hey, Joel.
Hi.
All right, you're person 300. Have you seen the brass rings for Beth? We're looking for them.
Brass rings? No, we don't have any brass rings down here, but we do have, well, there's this aluminum ring right here. The aluminum ring is attached to the safety shower, and if I gave this to you, you would pull the chain and start the shower. Oh, that would make a big flood. You want me to flood the room? Is that what you want me to do? I don't think so. That's a little bit too obnoxious. Maybe occasionally I'll set off the fire alarm, but no, flooding the room, that's the last call. No, I'm sorry. You can do it if you want. I'm out of here. I have nothing to do with that.
Oh, well, okay. Thanks. Hi, Rosie. You know what I'm looking for, the brass rings. Any chance you know what I'm talking about?
Brass rings? Brass rings? What kind of rings you talking about? Brass rings? My husband ain't give me no brass rings. He gave me silver rings. He gave me gold rings. He don't give me no stinking brass rings. What kind of person you think I am? Some kind of Hoosier English teacher or something? Get on out of here with your brass ring. My family got more class than that.
Christine, looking for the brass rings. They're in the shape of an O.
An O?
Yeah.
Like Othello. Like Othello, like all these Othello essays I've just been grading. The rings. They are not what they are. Othello. What were we talking about again?
No, not Othello. The rings, the brass rings.
No, I don't know anything about that. I just have to grade another essay.
Oh, okay, well, thanks.
Let me know if you find them.
All right, we are in to see Paco Navarro, hoping that he has seen the elusive brass rings. Paco, any chance you know what I'm talking about?
¿Brass rings? ¿Brass rings? Oye, lo siento mucho, no tengo ni idea de lo que me estás hablando. Brass rings. Oye, nunca he oído de eso en mi vida. My English is not very good, but maybe you should talk to the French teacher. They speak better English than me. Excuse me, but now I have to sleep a siesta.
We're here to see Malia Bridwell. Perhaps she has seen the brass rings. Hi, Malia. You know what I'm here for. Any chance you've seen the brass rings?
Quoi? Qu'est-ce que tu me dis? Je ne comprends pas. Qu'est-ce que tu cherches?
I don't have any idea what you're saying right now. I'm just the brass rings.
Oh là là! Les bugs! Quelle catastrophe! Quel désastre! Tout le monde cherche les bugs. Moi aussi, je cherche une bug. En fait, je veux une bug ici. Je veux un bug de mariage, un bug de fiançailles. Tu peux connaître un homme pour moi peut-être? C'est pourquoi je dois voyager peut-être à la Tour Eiffel. Je vais monter le Tour Eiffel pour chercher un homme. C'est pourquoi je vais en France. Et Beth, tu dois venir avec moi et nous pouvons chercher des hommes ensemble. Allez, la France! En fait, il faut que tu partes parce que tu me rends triste. Je suis triste parce que je veux être mariée. Allez, va-t'en, va-t'en! Je suis triste. Oh là là! Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Allez,
Okay.
va-t'en, allez!
All right, thanks, I guess. All right, we are here with Ashley Fisher, hoping maybe she can help with the finding of the brass rings. Ashley, what do you got going on there?
Ring? Oh, like a circle of rings? Well, you know, I'm working on this ring here. Is this what you're talking about? Because we're talking about the diameter, you know, and if I'm going to find the area of this ring, then I'm going to look for half, which is the radius. I'm going to get into pi r squared, but pi r round. I'm so funny. And then if I'm going to say the radius of the ring, let's say it's 5. So then I'm going to say, well, pi 5 squared. Oh, that's so much fun. I love math. And so then maybe 25 pi, and that's just if I'm trying to find the area. But if you want circumference, we can get into that too. Well, you know, I could also get into the right angle. We could do some trig in here if you want. That's fun. I could get some 30, 60, 90s going. We could talk about some SOHCAHTOA. I mean, that's just really fun. It has a lot to do with rings. And talking about circles here. And I've got my interior angle here, 30 degrees straight.
She's still at it. Okay. Clearly, she's far too engrossed in drawing of rings versus finding the ring. So, on to the next one. All right, Gary, head of the science department.
Yes.
You're good at investigating, figuring out problems. Any chance that you've seen the elusive brass rings?
The brass rings?
Yes.
Like how many rings?
There are 3.
3. Like ring, ring, ring? Hello? Oh, nobody's there. Oh, that kind of ring. Ah, I know what we can do. Come on, follow me. You're looking for rings?
Rings.
You've got rings. I've got rings for you. Key ring? That's not the right ring, huh? Go this way. How about, do you want to cut? I need to turn the lights on. Here we go for rings. These have to be the rings that you want. Look at this ring. That ring a bell? No. 3, 2. Ta-da! There you go. 3 rings. Yes.
Not them, but I appreciate the effort.